Okay, everybody. Man, oh man, what could be nicer for a Thursday afternoon than video 73? There we go. Uh, Helpers, thanks. And yes, what did we just have for review, Marcelo? Yeah, that good one. Two birds with one stone. Okay. Yeah. Two birds with one stone. You get two advantages with just one action. Well, how about this? Church has been to the Amazon. More importantly, he can outsmart a jaguar. Oh, George. Right. Not importantly, just more important. Right. And you can outsmart a jaguar? And George says, and outrun a jaguar. Well, George, that's amazing. Okay. Here it is. More important, he can outsmart a jaguar. We might use up our box of old-fashioned donuts, so let's not allow Randy of having any. Ooh, that wording doesn't work out. No. Yeah, that's Randy, you're here, so do the fixing. Deplete, yes. So let's deprive, right. We might deplete our box of old-fashioned donuts, so let's deprive Randy of having any. Yeah, the not allow doesn't work in the same way as deprive with that word of. Yeah, so let's deprive Randy of having any. Push down the button to check our distance downward in water near the coral reef. Oh, the spectacular coral reef. Wow. Man, you could do some snorkeling there or some scuba diving. Yeah, just depress the button to check our depth or to check the depth of the reef. Depress the button to check our depth near the coral reef. I'm glad I have few friends to help me build a corral and a silo. Oh, oof, Randy. Yes, right. Not right. Not glad to have few, glad to have a few. There, that conveys the meaning. I'm glad I have a few friends to help me build a corral and a silo. Let's send forth more priests to preach against the sinfulness found in some casinos. Yeah, we'll send more priests out there. We'll deploy more priests to preach against the depravity, right, Mariana? At some casinos, the depravity. Let's deploy more priests to preach against the depravity found at some casinos. Our spying will tell us if anyone is trying to get away from the prison. Oh, our spying. Oh, yes, George, the fancy word? Espionage. Spying. Yep. Get away? Escape. Right, to escape from prison. Our espionage will tell us if anyone is trying to escape from the prison. Espionage. Do you have a good leaf blower? Um, you know, I have one, but I haven't used it much. Okay, I mulch the leaves instead. Yeah, with the mulching mower. not looking in the right place. Okay? Yeah. Searching in a place that's not the right one. Oh, Marcelo? Yes. Barking up the wrong tree. Yeah. You're looking for a solution in the wrong spot. You're barking up the wrong tree. And for discussion, a favorite relative. Yeah. An aunt, an uncle, a grandma, a grandpa. Yeah, someone that you've admired a lot. Now talk about that with some of your advanced English learner friends, okay? It'll be a good conversation topic. Although Marla likes pigeons, she detests Church feeding them popcorn. Oh, well, now Marla doesn't detest Church. Yeah, she detests the feeding by Church. So, yes, Marla, good memory. Apostrophe S gives us the solution. Churches. Although Marla likes pigeons, she detests Churches feeding them popcorn. And I don't know why, Marla. It's an innocent pastime. The highly learned monk went on a trip to buy a new lantern. Oh, the erudite monk. Okay, the erudite monk went on a trip, an errand, to buy a new lantern. Okay, the erudite monk went on an errand to buy a new lantern. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, look at that mistake. The erudite monk went on an errand to buy a new lectern. And I thought something was wrong when I was saying lantern. No, lectern. Here you go. The erudite monk went on an errand to buy a new lectern. There you see a lectern on the left and a lectern on the right, a speaker's stand. Yes, lectern. What a mistake. Lectern, not lantern. The Old Faithful geyser might explode at the end of our adventure. Oh, there's Old Faithful, everybody. Yes, Julia. She says Yellowstone, Yellowstone National Park. Yeah, explode, erupt, Julia, right. Escapade. Yeah, that would be an escapade to see Old Faithful. The Old Faithful geyser might erupt at the end of our escapade. Our mixed choir usually sings the most well in the evening. Ooh, ooh, the most well. No, we can't. What do we, Mariana? Yes, not the most well, the best, right. Our mixed choir usually sings the best in the evening. The best. If the downpour continues, the wearing away of soil will increase. Oh, well, here's it looks like a child in a red raincoat, okay? Yes. And if the downpour continues, the erosion, Miriam, yes, you've had some on your farm, some erosion will escalate, right? Go up, increase. If the downpour continues, the erosion will escalate. Could you accompany my grandmother to the moving stairs? Oh, oh, Yep, Grandma could use some help at the escalator. Right. Could you escort her to escort my grandmother? Could you escort my grandmother to the escalator? Maybe she had better take the elevator instead of the escalator. How will Marla stay warm on her January hiking trip? How will you, Marla? Oh, she says, double parka. Marla, you will stay warm with a double parka. Don't appoint a guard you can't trust. You know, appoint someone to guard and yet you can't trust that person. Oh, Marcelo? Oh, this good one. I love idioms that involve animals, okay? Yeah. Yes. Don't put a goat in charge of the garden. Don't put a goat in charge of the garden. The goat'll eat up the plants in the garden. Don't put a goat in charge of the garden. Randy, here you go. Golf course. Ooh, but there you see the heavy weeds there. Boy, Randy thinks he can break par today, and he hasn't even accounted for the tall rough. Oh, and George, but, yes, but makes more sense than and. Randy thinks he can break par today, but he hasn't accounted for the tall rough. Yeah, but fits in place of and. Do it. She is so inclined to make mistakes that one of her off target arrows hit my deck. Oh, I was teed off. That really irritated me. Yeah, the arrow could have hit me. You know, that arrow, that errant arrow, right, Miriam? An off target arrow. Errant. Oh, well, she is, as an archer, so erratic that one of her errant arrows hit my deck. Erratic. Errant. I made a mistake when I built the stile at my uncle's ranch. Oh, there's the wonderful ranch. Look at that huge area for horses to roam and graze. Yeah. Oh, and there's the stile, uh, a unit of steps to get over a fence on a ranch. Yeah. So that a person can get over and an animal can't. Okay. The stile. I made an error when I erected the stile at my uncle's ranch. When I was little, I had many more marbles than my brother Jerry. Oh, then? No, then. Notice how I pronounce that, everybody. Then. That's how it's pronounced. Then. Oh, what do we mean? Than. Yeah, than. When I was little, I had many more marbles than my brother Jerry. The boss made a mistake by showing 3 romantic films and a cowboy documentary. Oh, the 3 romantic films and the cowboy documentary. Well, the boss aired, yes, or erred, but erred is falling by the wayside. Aired, you'd be better off saying aired. And yes, erotic films. The boss aired by showing 3 erotic films and a cowboy documentary. Yeah, he made a mistake. He erred. The exotic bird with a long neck will upset the farmer if it quickly flaps its wings. Boy, this farmer must be sensitive. It doesn't like it when a flamingo flaps its wings. Huh. Oh, will fluster the farmer by flapping the wings. The flamingo will fluster the farmer if it flutters its wings. Ooh, look at that pink flamingo. Wow. Julia, here you are. Julia, yeah, you like AAA. Call AAA if your car gets stuck in a ditch. Oh, here is a car stuck in a ditch, and the tow truck comes to the rescue. Gives unwanted advice, interferes, meddles, or Miriam. Hey, is a backseat driver. Yeah, calls up ideas from the back. Is a backseat driver. Yeah, interferes. If Julia gets sore arms from lifting weights, she'll jump in a whirlpool immediately. Oh, Julia, yeah, good. Yeah, it's not that you're in there and that you're jumping up and down. You'll jump in a whirlpool, jump into a whirlpool, right? When you can put into in place of in, you have to do it. If Julia gets sore arms from lifting weights, she'll jump into a whirlpool immediately. Into in place of in. My biggest weakness is giving the baby horses too much animal food. I overfed the baby horses, Marla. That was a mistake. My biggest foible, and I keep doing it, my biggest foible is giving the foals too much fodder. Now, foals, baby horses, I give them too much fodder too often. My biggest foible is giving the foals too much fodder. You know, the animal food, fodder. You must concentrate intently, or you could fail the test on welding. Oh, here's a guy welding, all right. And look out for those sparks. Glad to see he has a big face guard on. Okay. Yeah. You need to concentrate. You need to focus, Mariana, or you could flunk the welding test. You must focus intently, or you could flunk the test on welding. George's new riding mower was more costlier than yours. Well, here we go again, Julia. Now, you've got the ER on costly, okay? So you don't put more in there also. Now, get rid of more, right? George's new riding mower was costlier than yours. Fred's face got reddened during his foe's quick, intense action of powerful punches. Oh, I can believe it. The flurry of punches like that, the face is bound to get flushed. Okay? Fred's face got flushed during his foe's flurry of powerful punches. Flushed, reddened, flurry, quick, intense action. How about this? Uh, a speedy barrage, a flurry. To clean up the bathtub, you must clean with a large amount of water out the puffs of bubbles. Yeah. Where do we go for smoothness? It's the mighty Asa. Smooth it out, Asa. Okay? You must flush out. Yes, flush out the foam. Yeah, get rid of those bubbles. To clean up the bathtub, you must flush out the foam. Flush, foam. Is Miriam good at identifying azaleas? Well, she is. Yeah, okay. Marla? Oh, you can't. Well, yes, your cousin is Sandra, so you know flowers. Okay. Yeah, look at these azaleas here. Nice. Is in a very unfavorable position. Is in a bad predicament. Yeah, it's in a bad spot. Ooh, Marcelo, we've had it. Is behind the eight ball. Right. My cousin is behind the eight ball. Yeah, she's in a tough spot. Yeah, she's between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, either way she goes is bad. Yeah, she's behind the eight ball. Oh, and this is the last page of our video 73. In Brazil, Mariana owned a pickup that was a lot different from Marcelo. Oh, there's different from for once, Church. Yeah, we don't have the mistake different than. No, this is correct, different from. Well, then what is the mistake? Pick up different from Marcelo. Oh, yeah, you can't compare a truck to a person. Church? Yes, the apostrophe S. Marcelo's. In Brazil, Mariana owned a pickup that was a lot different from Marcelo's. Due to the unclear air, our rival's school bus availability is in constant change. Oh, yeah, the fog, the unclear air, and then, oh, your rival is your foe. So our foe's school bus availability is in flux, yeah, is in change, switching back and forth. Due to the fog, our foe's school bus availability is in constant flux. Fog, foe, flux. We can prevent the boss's effort to force onto new custodial tasks upon us. Oh, yeah, it is awkward. Yeah, oh, Miriam says she'll fix it. All right, Miriam, go ahead. We can foil, yeah, foil, prevent the boss's effort. Yeah, block. We can foil the boss's effort to foist. There's a word. Foist tasks upon us. Yeah, force the tasks on us. We can foil the boss's effort to foist new custodial tasks upon us. Yeah, you can't get us to sweep and mop constantly. Okay? We can foil his effort. The basic principles of our economy is a topic for the next panel discussion. Uh-oh, Marla. Woohoo. Yep. Principles, yes, plural. Yeah. So we can't say principles is. Yes, principles are. And okay, topic is singular, but that's okay. Okay? The basic principles of our economy are a topic for the next panel discussion. There we go. Now we have to line up with principles. Plural, plural. Principles are. Sociable church moved in a specific direction toward the cotton candy stand. Oh, church. Yeah. What? Oh, you don't? He says, I don't even like cotton candy. I don't either, church. No. But, oh, you are gregarious up top there. You are sociable. And yes, if you liked cotton candy, we could have said you gravitated toward it. Okay? Gregarious church gravitated toward the cotton candy stand. Gregarious, gravitated. Yeah, sociable. I like the word gregarious. Some words are just, they're fun to say, fun to know. Tendency to fall downward. Ooh, gravity. Still at its core, for its reason why, an unanswered mystery. Now, we know what it does, but why? Gravity explains the meat-based sauce on Ryan's suspenders and pants cuffs. The gravity caused it. The gravy on the suspenders and the cuffs. Gravity explains the gravy on Ryan's suspenders and pants cuffs. Gravity, gravy. Can Elena's cat catch a parakeet? Elena, if you're out there, I'm wondering what you're saying. Can your cat catch a parakeet? I hope not. He's very upset, really irritated, really bothered. Or, oh, Randy. Yes, he's beside himself. Oh, he missed a 10-inch putt. He's beside himself. He's so upset. Oh, I almost went too far, everybody. That is the end of video 73. Yes, it is. So let's swing into position here. Yeah. Helpers, thank you. Okay, yeah, a little snack break, and can we? Okay, they say we can. I'll do another one. Okay, so we'll see you soon, everybody, for video 74. Bye-bye.